quality angler. Mr. Jarman, fished with him for many years. He's got a fish on here, I think. Split to the right. See his Ultima F1 line. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Here we have first hound of the day. Right, so we have Wayne Jarman. What was that on, mate?
Crab.
Crab bait?
Yeah.
Getting released now, fight another day. Nice start, eh, Wayne?
Yeah, nice, isn't it?
Well, we've got what we come for. Hopefully they get a bit bigger. As you can see, Wayne's just got wet feet, but he's gone back off. He's in the water now. And swimming back to the shore. We'll make sure he goes back. Making sure he's going back now. The trouble is with these hounds, they'll swim back into the shore, so it's always important to make sure it is going back. But he's got a bit of depth there now, and he's gone back to the depths of the sea.
Today I'm going to show you how to tie a shot leader knot. The reason I'm going to show it is because I come unorganised. So, first of all, I've got F1. I use F1 because I find I've got a nice strength in it, very low diameter, and very good casting line. I've been out rough grinding, and you can see, well, you may be able to see where I've put a few pits in it. So I'm going to cut it off, put that to one side, make sure I've got no more. Yeah, that's all nice. Make it a bit moist. Now comes the important part, the shot leader. Using Ultima Powerflex. Good line, nice thick diameter, and today I'm going to use £70. Basically £70 will allow me to cast safely up to a 7-ounce lead. If you remember, whatever ounce lead you are casting, you want the shot leader to match. Basically, every ounce equals £10, and then you know you'll be in safe distance. First of all, I put a loop in the line, like that. I put tag end through it. You end up there like that with a little loop. I line like that. Secondly, I get my main line, which is a lower diameter. I put it through the loop, pull a bit out, pull the big knot tight a little bit, but not completely tight. If you grip the two pieces of line together between your finger and your thumb, and then I wrap the heavy line, the light line, around the heavy line. 4 or 5 turns. Then I grab out the tag end from the light line, push it through the loop, what I was holding with my finger and thumb, ease it up slowly, then make it wet. Right, then all you do is just pull it tight. Job done. There you go, all ready to go fishing.
So Wayne, that would be a basic shot leader knot for someone starting off fishing to use. That is a basic shot leader. It's not hard.
No, it's quick, it's simple and effective.
Yeah. To be honest, that was the first knot I started using. It's easy, it gets you fishing, and for this sort of venue, clean ground, you're playing the fish anyway.
Yeah.
But on a obviously, if you're fishing on a rough ground or something, I tend to use something like the spider hitch knot or the mini twist, depending where I am. But that's quick and simple. You can do that in the dark.
Yeah, you can. Yeah,
it's just easy. But it is a must, really, isn't it? Obviously, the shot leader, it is a safety aspect all the way.
It is a safety aspect of fishing. Is when you got someone 15, 20 yards away trying to cast, we've got to look at the power of the rod connecting to the size of the lead. It's the speed it travels. Cracks off, it could kill someone.
As I was saying to the viewers before, I've been on beaches before and I've seen people without using them, and I've seen weights go flying all over the place. And to be honest, I've had using a cheaper swivel before, and I've gone to wind one up, and the weight's gone that way. You've been here literally 5 minutes. You put bait out and you pull one out straight away.
Yeah.
And it's on a size 4. Size 4. He always tells me I fish too big, but half the time, obviously, I'm targeting the bigger size fish. But I've seen this man pull a fish out of the pond. Honestly, he's a hell of an angler. The experience he's got over the years, and I've learned a lot from him. And at the end of the day, that's a good thing about fishing. You always learn off different people, and I'm sure there's bits and pieces he'll learn off me, and likewise. But Paul Lynch, Luke Johns and Edward Riley just turned up now, so they're all there ready to rock and roll. So you're going to put that up onto your rod now, mate, and let's get cracking.
Oh, I don't bring in another fish.
Never fish?
I got a knock, I must admit.
Yeah. We go for a packet of biscuits for biggest fish tonight, or the most fish? We'll have a packet of biscuits for both.
Yeah, because I never got done left time you come up my house.
Let's get on it, mate.
All right, mate.
Okay, move on for a species.
Yeah.
What interesting facts can you tell the viewers then, Mr. Jarman?
Interesting facts. They're hard to catch if you're not in the right place.
They travel in packs.
Yes.
And they prowl the area, and then
Yeah.
they tend to move off and move down the coastline.
Do you know why they move off the coastline? Why they move up and down? They can clean out a bed of crab.
Yeah.
When it's gone, they move on to the next
Yeah.
reef.
If you notice, like you were saying before, when you're fishing the Bristol Channel, you fish in one mark, and if you go back there the following night and never get them, you're better off moving to the right or to the left and following the way along the coast.
Follow them up the coast.
A lot of local anglers like yourself, when the smooth hound come in on one mark, like off a white marker, etc., they tend to move to the left or move to the right. Local knowledge at the end of the day,
Yeah, it is.
and you can near enough put where they're going.
Yeah. Especially like on our reefs. You can say I fished a couple of reefs, and I fished 150 yards away from one bloke.
Yeah.
He had 16, and I had 1.
Yeah.
But you know, does that make him a better angler?
But
or
you could have
just the
gone
fact
there a few hours later, and you would have been.
Yeah, I could have gone. Yeah.
I'd say he was a better angler.
Yeah, you could say that. Yeah, you could have said, yeah, you could have said that. He's a better angler. But then
I don't think it is a lot to do with that. I think with smooth hound fishing, it's a lot to do with being at the right place at the right time.
Exactly. Yeah.
But you can say that for all fishing, though.
Yeah, you can. That's a little story, smooth hound. You can tell by the stars on their back. Yeah, they're very, very pressure. See by the mouth on them. I remember the shark family.
See Wayne, another smooth hound. Walking back into the surf, let him go, get him wet feet, but at the end of the day, he's making sure that hound goes back. See him swim right off there now. A little bit less surf now. What are you using there then, Wayne? Basic,
just one hook, size 4, and half a crab. And it's, you know, put one bait in the right place is better than 3 baits in the wrong place. On a pulley rig.
Okay, so I'm going to show you another shock leader knot. Now this is a shock leader knot I use for 85% of my fishing. To perform this knot, it's simple. Take your tag end, fold it back over itself, as so. So what I'm going to do now is bring back, take a good 6 to 7 inches just to show you how to do it, form a loop, like so. Hold that between your thumb and your finger, and then you bring a line over once, twice, 3 times, and on the last time, your phone's going off in my pocket now, bring through the loop, once, twice, 3 times. You've got a little knot like that. At that stage, bit of sliver, and you pull tight. Now that is as strong as you like. It's the first part of the knot. Now what I'm going to do is take the scissors, and I'm going to cut the excess tag end off. This part of the knot is simple. I've basically got a big loop now. Very strong. So I'm going to get the shock leader now. Got the shock leader. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to bring this line up through all of the eyes on my rod. So that's all the way up through my eyes and my rod. Now I'm going to take the shock leader, as we said before, 10 pound in strength to every ounce. So if I'm using a 6 ounce weight, I want a minimum of a 60 pound shock leader. 5 ounce weight, minimum of a 50 pound shock leader. I tend to use 70, 80 all the time, to be honest, no matter what, just for its strength. Now, I've got the loop end, I've got the line. So all I'm going to do is hold it that with my finger, and I'm going to bring the shock leader around the line once, around the line twice, around the line 3 times, around the line 4 times. So I'm left with my finger in the loop, and then I'm going to bring that tag end of the shock leader down through the loop, pull my finger out, so that's coming down through the loop, as so. Now, as you can see there, at this point it's very important to hold behind the first knot. Reason being, if you pull there, it won't pull evenly. So, bit of sliver, and I'm going to pull. Now I've got a lot of strength in that knot now, as you can see. It's not going nowhere. I use this knot for targeting rays most of the time. South Devon coastline, obviously we're using heavy gear, 8 pound rig bodies, 80 pound traces. The reason being, if you're on this sort of coast, I know a lot of the Dorset anglers, ray anglers, they use 40 pound obviously trace lines, but down our neck of the woods we need to haul those rays up to the surface to get them over the rough ground close in. So that's the reason why. We cut the tag end, and that is a basic spider hitch shock leader knot. Try it 4 or 5 times, you will get the hang of it, and that is very, very strong. What I'm going to do now, got my rod, I'm going to reel the line, got the shock leader down there, I'm going to reel to the shock leader knot, comes right the way down to the bottom. Now it's just come down now, so that's the line coming around now for the knot. So I'll bring it to the right hand side of my reel. Now I'm counting now. The leader's gone around 1 time, 2 times, 3 times, 4 times. That's more than enough to cope with the cast. So then I bring the leader down to my reel. And that's ready for a Gemini rig clip to go on to allow me to change my rigs when needed. Well, yeah, here we have another smooth hound. This time took on a size 3 uptied extra. 3.0, sorry. Right, just, you can see there, squid tentacles and half a crab. Now, only small, but this can give you some fantastic sport. Smooth out. We'll get a quick photo and then I'll release him back to fight another day.